Hello. So I want to use this video opportunity to continue the dialogue that has begun this week all around the article that came out about the twin ray, my video response to it. And there's so many directions one can go, but ultimately when I'm at my best, I'm about compassion. And as co-founder of the Global Peace Tribe, I want to try and create peace in the world as much as I can. And it breaks my heart to see the polarity and the polarization that goes on, even within our more local community. And so there is that part of me that wants to fight back because I've been now attacked and attempts to discredit me and people bringing up stuff from my past. And there's that part of me that my first reaction pretty much is wanting to fight back or defend myself. And I've learned that that's really not very useful. I know who I am. I know the mistakes I've made in my life. I also know the good things that I've done. And yeah, it's important to just kind of rest in that. And also to just differentiate between who's authentically curious and open-hearted, open-minded, including myself. How could I be as open-minded and as open-hearted as possible? Versus who's just collecting evidence to support their belief system. You know, Einstein has a wonderful quote, which I'm paraphrasing, which is, the true measure of intelligence is how quickly we can change our beliefs. And as a coach, I work with people every day on ideally changing negative beliefs that they have about their husband, their wife, their family members. And we all do that. You know, sometimes we put people that we have loved into the prison of our pain. And it's important to set boundaries. It's important to be discerning. Absolutely. So if we're choosing friends or choosing a spiritual teacher or guide, or choosing how we're going to even interact in social media, absolutely, let's be discerning. And let's also choose people that ideally have open hearts and open minds to communicate with so we can all learn, so we can all grow. That to me is healthy. But polarizing and just colluding with the belief system or an attacker and then attacking someone else, I'm not available for that. I'm not interested in that. That's not who I want to play with. And I invite us all to think about something. Is there anyone in your life that you were once really close to, a family member, a best friend, a lover, and then things didn't go the way you wanted them to, and you got hurt, and you felt hurt, or maybe they got hurt, and they felt hurt. Now, in our more mature relationships and in our more compassionate relationships, we can have radical acceptance and still be friends, or still at least hold that other person or be held with love and with respect. But sometimes the more juvenile approach, which we've all done, I've done it, is to make the other person wrong and to collect evidence about what's wrong with that person. Now, if we've been close to someone, we can always collect evidence and to prove that they were somehow bad, stupid, wrong. We can all do that. We've all done that. I've done it. I try not to do that anymore. And so are there people talking about Twin Ray who worked with Twin Ray at some point? Some of their needs weren't met the way they wanted. They got hurt and disappointed, disillusioned. Of course. Is there anybody you've worked with in your life that got hurt, disappointed, disillusioned, maybe then threw stones at you? Probably. Sometimes it's even family members. Almost all of us have had to take a big break or even end a relationship with a family member or a lover where it just went really toxic and got bad. We had to take space. That happens in almost all relationships. All I can report is that in 4 years of being around the Twin Ray, I've never seen them coerce anybody. I've never seen them say or do anything hurtful are harmful. And even in this dynamic of the last few days, every time I talk to them, they take the high road. They're in a state of compassion. They're in a state of love, even showing love and care for the person who wrote this very, what I perceive to be malicious article about them. That to me is pretty high level, and I respect that. So as we take a look at these dynamics, let's just look at the side of ourselves. Where am I collecting evidence to support what I believe? Where am I collecting evidence to support an attack against someone else? And how does that feel? Sometimes it feels like junk food. Junk food tastes pretty good in the mouth. And then it kind of gets down into the belly, and the belly's like, what are you doing? What are you sending down to me? This feels awful. And then we feel heavy, and we feel funky, and then we just want to throw up. And I think attacking another person, for most of us, that's how it is. Sometimes if we're hurt, it feels good, and then it feels heavy. Now, there are other people that even make their living attacking people, and they have their own rationale for it. They have their own, I'm sure the writer of this article really believes she's doing service to people. I'm sure of that. And I don't know how much discernment she has. I don't know how much objectivity she has. But I'm only interested in really playing with people that are looking for reasons to love, looking for reasons to believe in people. And if there's course correction, and we all need course correction, and the Twin Array are using this for course correction, then let's do it from a place of compassion and love and support, and not from a place of collecting evidence to prove that someone is evil. Maybe there is evil in the world, but I'll tell you, it's definitely not the Twin Ray. And maybe there are greedy con artists out in the world. Of course there are. I've known some of them. I've known people that used spirituality to make a lot of money or to get their egos met. That's not who these two people are. It's not. And that's based on 4 years of experience. And I came in skeptical. And I've remained watching. So that's what I have to say for now. And I'm sending each and every one of you genuine love and care. And may we all learn and grow together. And let's all become the best we can be to create an awakening world, to create more love and more consciousness. Thank you for watching.